Ooh, yeah. Time to talk about that top 10, baby. Yes, let's get it. Motion 412 family, welcome back to another video. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button, comment something for that algorithm so we can keep pumping these videos out. I know I was gone for a week. I do apologize. I was on vacation for Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year. Hope you guys sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. Let's go ahead and put this top 10 list together. I'm basing this around the shoes that I wore the most this year, shoes that I really enjoyed looking at, the hunt for the shoe, how hard it was for me to get the shoe, the overall release of the shoe. That's kind of what my criteria was based on for this top 10 list. All these shoes are shoes in my collection. I didn't do any that aren't in my collection. I do have some honorable mentions that are in my collection and that aren't in my collection, so we'll go over those to start. Before getting into this top 10, some honorable mentions. Put the Jordan 1 Low Chicago as an honorable mention. The Jordan 1 Union Shadow high top, that's an honorable mention for me. The AE2 is an honorable mention as well. The Brick by Brick Jordan 4 is an honorable mention. I mentioned the Jordan 5 Awake. The blue or the pink is an honorable mention. To the number 10 shoe on my list, and that is the Nike Air Max 95 Cactus Flower, the SB collaboration. So yes, this is my number 10. This shoe is one of my most worn shoes in my collection at the moment. It goes with a lot. It fits amazing. It's super comfortable compared to a regular 95. It sits lower. The materials are a little bit more rugged and they're just built for skating and beating up. So I really enjoy this sneaker. It's really one of my favorite ones I picked up this year. I was able to get this in person at my local skate shop. So shout out to Radio Skate Shop here in Pittsburgh. But yeah, the Nike Air Max SB 95. Moving on to number 9 on my list, we have the Converse Shea 001. So Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's first shoe of the year of his line. This is the Christmas colorway, all red with the hints of green. He also did a couple other colorways that were really hard to get this year. This is probably my favorite colorway of the, I think he has like 6 total colorways if I'm not mistaken, maybe 5. But this colorway right here stands out. I haven't been able to hit the court with this one yet. Can't wait to hit the court. I seen him on Christmas Day wearing these, so that was really cool. So this is my number 9 shoe of the year. He's doing his thing over there. This could have potentially been a top 5 shoe, but some of these other ones are just some heavy hitters. But I was able to pick these up from my local Tier 0 store, so shout out to them. On to the number 8 shoe of the year for me. Another hoop shoe, another shoe that stood out to a lot of people. Number 8, the Nike Kobe 6 Dodger. This shoe is absolutely beautiful. With the Dodgers winning the World Series last year, I believe they won this year if I'm not mistaken, but this collaboration just made sense. LA, Kobe, like the details on the shoe with the baseball going around the tongue there, got the 8 on the back, Kobe signature. Like these things on the court, I wore these, they feel amazing. I love a Kobe 6. I was able to hit these on the Undefeated website early. Moving on to the number 7 shoe of the year. It was a December sneaker, and it was probably the biggest sneaker in December. Some would say one of the hottest releases of the year. One that a lot of people were outside for. The Jordan 11 Gamma Blue. Now, this is the first time I've ever had this shoe in hand. I did not get the 2013 pair. I'm so glad I had this shoe in my collection. This thing is beautiful. Blue hits on the bottom, icy as well. All black with a little bit of gold. Got the blue Jumpman on the back there with the 23 in gold as well. This is just a great shoe. Like, and everybody in the community was outside because of the nostalgia. All right, moving on to number 6, another one that I was able to pick up here in December, but it released earlier in the year, I believe back in July. Vans, old school, the Chanel inspired collaboration. These are just amazing. The details that were done on this shoe is just phenomenal. I don't know many other companies that are putting this much work into their overall look of the shoe, and how like it tells a story almost, like from the pins on the side to the fringe going around the sides to the leather on the inside of the shoe. Like it's just beautiful. It's a work of art in my opinion. Now let's move into those heavy hitters of the year, the ones that we're going to call the top 5. This first one, I forget when it came out, but I believe it was in the earlier part of the year, maybe like March, I want to say February, March time. I feel like it was really hyped up at the beginning of the year, but then, you know, they flood the market with these shoes in 2025, which there's no problem with. I'm glad shoes were readily available for people that really wanted this shoe. So in my number 5 spot, white cement Jordan 4s. Now, for a lot of people and some of these creators I've seen, this is a top 3, maybe even top 1 shoe of the year. And for me, it bounced around. I had it at top 3, and then I remembered some other shoes that I really enjoyed wearing this year, and this was definitely one of them. You can see I got some wears out of it already, and I enjoy wearing my shoes. So this is definitely a top 5 shoe of the year, and it's my number 5 shoe. Now this shoe that was at number 4 for me was a tough one. I could have seen this being a number 1 shoe of the year for me. Back in high school, like this was one of my sought after. This is honestly could have been this might be my grail shoe of all time. But in 2025, we had so many heavy hitters that these other 3 that are in front of it could be grail shoes for me of all time as well. But this one right here, back in high school, hands down, if you ask JP what his grail shoe of all time is, it's the Jordan 14 Ferrari. Like this shoe right here, the fact that it came back out in 2025, man, almost like a 1-to-1 comparison. Like there was subtle differences, obviously, and that's why it don't go for as much as that OG pair. But like, look at that red, it popping. Now it don't hit that buttery as much, and that's okay. But this shoe right here is amazing. Top 4 for sure, without a doubt. At number 3 now, we're talking about a guy that I spoke about in my honorable mentions with his Jordan 4. I was able to touch that shoe earlier in the year. If I still had it here right now, it probably would replace this one. But I don't have that shoe, and it doesn't deserve to be in my top 10 because these are shoes that I have. It does deserve to be an honorable mention, which I spoke about. But the one we're going to speak about for the number 3 shoe of mine for the year, because I wear this shoe, I stayed outside for this shoe. I got up early and went down to my local Tier 0 store and got this shoe. This shoe is the Jordan 1 Low Nigel. Better with time. Yeah, that thing is amazing right there. That's a shoe. That's a shoe you can wear with anything. You can beat it up and it's just gonna look amazing. It's gonna get better with time, like the name says, man. Like, you got the bike air on the tongue there, and it just sits amazing, and that quality is like top tier. He really does his thing with these shoes. Nike does their great collaboration with that with Nigel. He's definitely next man up at Nike when it comes to collab. All right, and at the number 2 slot, probably deserving of the number 1 slot on a lot of other people's lists, but my list, she had to fall at number 2, and that shoe is the Adidas Pharrell Jellyfish collab. specifically in the gray colorway, the one I was able to hit for retail. I'll tell you that, at my local Tier Zero store. I can't thank them enough for the blessings they gave me in 2025. Like, I had an amazing year. This shoe is one of the ones that really culminates that year. I was able to hit this off of a raffle. Like, it blows my mind at the fact that I was able to hit this for retail and actually wear this shoe without like having any worry in my mind, and just pull off some really fun outfits, because this shoe is just really fun altogether. Like, every time I wear it, it turns heads. It's like, it's a showstopper. And for my number one sneaker of the year, it was the shoe I waited the longest in line for. I was actually number one in line for this shoe because it was so important that I had this shoe in my collection. I haven't been able to wear the shoe yet, only because I haven't found a good outfit. I haven't had a reason to really put this shoe on, and I don't want to do it injustice by not wearing it to the right occasion yet. This shoe, I got up at probably 3-4 in the morning, was in line by 5, and I think my store had a total of like 12 to 13 pairs, if that. I was the only size 13 that was able to get this shoe. There was a couple other people that were size 13 line, weren't able to get their toe size. I was able to get my toe size. So once again, thank you to my local Tier Zero store here in Pittsburgh. You are the best. Without further ado, my number one sneaker of the year goes to the Jordan 5 Tokyo. Yes, the Jordan 5 Tokyo is the number one sneaker of 2025. Argue me if you want to. This shoe had no business coming out this year. I don't think anybody really understands how much the vault was unlocked for me to have this shoe in my hand right now. In actuality, let's really talk about this shoe being a sample when we really want to be honest with ourselves, guys. It's the sneaker community knows what this yellow means. This is the sample pair that they never released, and then decided, oh, in 2025, yeah, let's unlock the vault for the real sneakerheads, the real sneaker community. This is easily the number one shoe of the year, in my opinion. Like, beautiful, real sneaker for me. I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Black and yellow flows deep through these veins. And I have the Tokyo Jordan 5s. Black and gold, baby. Yes. Well, guys, it was a crazy 2025. The fact that I can sit here and make this video is nothing but a blessing, and I can just give it up to man above for allowing me to do this and be here in 2025 making these videos. I truly appreciate the community that we're building here. I hope that you guys enjoy these videos and want to continue to build this community in 2026. I can promise you I'm gonna keep making these videos, and I hope you guys enjoy them. And I hope you guys enjoyed this top 10 list. Like, I think I put together one of the best ones I've seen. I haven't seen as a diverse top 10 list as the one I've put together. So if you guys liked it, go ahead and hit that like button. Make sure you guys subscribe. Comment what sneaker you put as your number one down below. And if you like this video, share it with your friends. I'm Motion 412. Y'all have a great one. Happy New Year. Let's get some more sneakers in 2026.